What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas, and today's video is a special one. It is a collab with Tamra over at the Paper and Pen Girl. She has gathered a bunch of us in the planning community to talk to you guys about 30 days to planner commitment. And when she reached out and asked me if I wanted to be a part of this collab this year, I was so excited because sometimes I need to follow my own advice. And it was a nice reminder that, you know, sticking to a system that works is a good thing. And sometimes maybe jumping around all the time can create more chaos than any of us needs. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this series. And if you are coming over here today from Amanda's Favorites, hello, welcome. I hope that you will stick around and subscribe. Again, I'm super excited to be a part of this collab. I was part of it last year with Tamra. I love when she does this. I think it's a phenomenal way to just get our community together and talking about the thing that we love the most, which is planning. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this planner commitment thing. It can be tough. There is temptation everywhere in our community, and we kind of enable ourselves, don't we? We're all over all different types of social media, trying all of the things, and sometimes the systems don't work for us. But what happens when we find the system that actually works? It's a little scary, right? You're gonna get into your planner and you're like, I know the second I hop on Instagram, I'm gonna see another planner from so-and-so and I'm gonna wanna try it. That doesn't have to be the case, ever. Okay, sometimes it can be. So my tip for you is pretty simple and straightforward. And it is a system that has worked for me in the past when I have found a system that works. And just a little caveat, the system that is currently working for me is my Moxie Life planner. I am currently in the vertical Moxie Life. I actually just changed out my cover. Isn't this gorgeous? Anyway, all that to say, I have found that this system works for me, and the thing that is keeping me in it is staying connected to the community that is tied to this planner. So what does that mean? When I was talking to Tamra about this, I instantly knew what my tip was going to be, and that is to follow accounts and other resources that are using this system. Now, that is not to say that you cannot follow other accounts. You absolutely should. You can draw inspiration from everywhere in this community. But there are ways for you to stay committed to the planner that is actually working for you, and that is to follow those people that are using the same system. And there are many ways that you can do that across various platforms. So let's start with Facebook. Facebook is a great resource for you to stay connected to the planner that's working for you, because there are tons of groups that are devoted to your specific type of planner. So for example, we all know that there are life planner groups, there are Moxie Life groups, there are plum paper groups, there are cloth and paper groups. I'm trying to think of all of the planners out there, but there really are communities on Facebook devoted to the system that you are using. And Facebook is just a great resource in that way for you to stay connected. You can join these communities of people that are also finding the system that works for them, but draw inspiration from the ways that they're getting creative and using their planner. For example, I know that when I was using other systems, I stayed heavily involved in those Facebook groups, and it really helped me stay connected to the planning system that I was using. Now that I've switched things up a little bit and I've tried several things this past year, I've also joined those communities so that when I'm in my Moxie Life, I'm also in that community, and everyone that is sharing their tips and tricks, I stay connected with, and you can comment and you can actually form some really awesome relationships within the community of people that are using the same system as you. And that definitely makes it easy to stick with, because then you just form a nice little bond with your planner. All right, let's talk about Instagram. Over the last couple of years, they have made it easier and easier to find a specific subject or topic that you are looking for. It is very easy to get lost in your feed on Instagram, just kind of scrolling, and you're really not seeing a lot of inspiration because maybe you're not seeing people that are using the same thing as you. And that's where the little bug might kind of jump in your ear and start telling you that you need to change your system. Don't do it. So a little helpful tip for Instagram for me is recently, I think it's in the last year and a half, you can actually follow hashtags. And on Instagram, you will find that a lot of people, for example, like me, I'm using my Moxie Life, I will use the hashtag Moxie Life Moxie Life Planner or Moxie Fam in my pictures. You can click on any of those hashtags on any posts and see all of the other pictures that other people have shared related to using that system. And that is just a great resource and useful tool to help you stay connected to your planner. You can also find accounts that maybe religiously or pretty regularly use that system and then eventually just follow those accounts. But if you're someone that kind of likes to keep your feed a little bit more cleaned up and a little bit less distracting, you can start by following hashtags of the brands that you are using. And to me, it has been a huge game changer. I feel like I'm drawing a lot more inspiration through Instagram and just staying motivated and inspired to stay in my planner and get creative, so that when I'm kind of falling in a rut, I can go to that hashtag and see how other people are doing things and maybe try it out for myself, instead of instantly thinking that my system isn't working for me and it's time to start all over. That gets expensive. Let's not go there. Another way to get inspiration through is Pinterest. I feel like a lot of people have kind of slept on Pinterest over the last few years. Like, it's kind of fizzled out, but I think it's coming back, and you can find a lot of accounts through hashtags and just general searches, and you can then follow those people's boards that they've created for planning. I know that I'm actively working on creating a board on my Pinterest for all of my Moxie Life inspiration, and I think it's a great way to draw inspiration, to use your planner, to stay committed to it, and to just have fun with it. And of course, one of the systems I cannot forget to mention is YouTube. Right here on YouTube, you can find a lot of inspiration in the system that you are currently using. YouTube is a great visual resource among the others that can help you stay committed to your planner. You can find all kinds of plan with me videos, review videos, ways that people are getting very creative and innovative with their planners. And again, like all of the other platforms, you can use that space to help you stay committed and staying inspired to stay in your system. And just like the other platforms, YouTube is a great way to connect with other people that are using the same planning system as you. And of course, I just want to add that you can draw inspiration from people using other systems. You just have to make sure that your intent when going and watching people on those different platforms, channels, Instagram, Pinterest, that you are truly committed to your planner. And you can definitely do that by remembering that what you're seeing on social media doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change what you're doing to make your planner work for you. So again, while I encourage you to follow people that are using the exact same system as you, you can still draw inspiration from others as well. It just might be the nudge to kind of help you see your system being used by someone else. It can be very motivating. So definitely my big thing overall is to follow people that are using the systems that you are using. And not just people, hashtags as well. There's inspiration everywhere, right at your fingertips on your phone. This is such a useful tool. If you are just determined to stay in your planner, you really can. But this can be a distraction if you start scrolling and following things that are just not in your current system. Trust me, I know this from personal experience. At the end of the day, I truly hope that you're staying flexible in how you are committed to staying in your planner, especially the specific system that is working for you. Make sure that you take all of these tips that we've combined for you in this collab to assess if the system is also working for you. And I was really thinking about this collab that Tamra put together for us. I was like, this is a really great way to see if even after you've tried all of our tips and your system isn't working for you, it's gonna be a great chance for you to use that opportunity to maybe figure out what does work for you. Again, I want to give a huge thank you to Tamra over at the Paper and Pen Girl for once again bringing us all together for another collab. Tomorrow's video will be brought to you by According to Allie. I will be sure to link all of the accounts down below in the description of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. I would love to hear from you down in the comments. What are some tips and tricks that you have used in your own personal planning journey to help you stay committed in the system that is working for you? I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say because I could sure use some help. I feel like January and mid-year, right before the academic year, all the temptation comes out of the woodwork with new planner launches, and it is very tempted to just scrap the current system that you're in and try something totally new. So I would appreciate your advice as well. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I am so honored to be a part of this collab once again. And as I said earlier, be sure to check out the next video tomorrow over at According to Allie. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. I will be posting videos every single day up until Christmas throughout the month of December for Vlogmas. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye everyone!